Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the best attainable cards in NBA 2K26 My Team here on this tier list. We got a good variety of the best attainable cards in the game to go through and rank in today's video. 55 of them to be exact. Now, there are other cards that are borderline attainable that are maybe a little more expensive that I didn't include. Not to mention, obviously, there's just so many cards in the game that narrowing it down to 55 is going to leave a lot of cards unranked. So, with that being said, I apologize if I didn't get to the cards, y'all, or to certain cards. If you want to know my thoughts on them, feel free to leave a comment. I'll let you know. That being said, this is a pretty stacked list. There are no terrible cards on this list, so I think we're going to have a tough time ranking some of these guys. So keep that in mind. That being said, let's get into it. Baron Davis is D tier. He's too small. His jumper's not very good. He's one of the few cards on this list that I would actively say is not very good. The reason I included him is because he is a Season 5 Motor Award, so I wanted to include all the most recent Motor Award players. Tom Chambers is S tier. Incredible small forward. Love this card. Offensively, he's amazing. Defensively, he's pretty darn good too. 6'10", moves amazing. Love his shot. Great slasher. Really good card. Isaiah Evans. On this list, I think he's like B or C. His shot's nice. Defensively, he's pretty good. I wouldn't say he's an elite card, though, but I think he's pretty good. Osu Ighodaro. I love the speed. The jumper's not amazing, but the movement is great. Defensively, he's pretty darn good. He's 7 foot, although he does have a negative wingspan, which obviously isn't ideal, but overall, I'd say he's a pretty good card. I think solid B tier, and he's better than Isaiah Evans is, so either he might even be A. I don't know. Russ, also B tier to me. Doesn't quite have the SIGs to be like best of the best. That being said, the point guard position isn't insanely loaded on this attainable list, so I say that he's actually probably A. On this list, I think he is. I like Russ a lot still. I think he's really good. Blake's shot is terrible. He's D tier. D-Book is probably A tier as well. Really good scorer. I think he's better than Russ is overall. Good slasher. Not as good defensively as Russ is, but bigger, which is nice. I think A tier, probably not S tier, is fair for him. LeBron's low-key still S tier. Amazing defender. Really good release. Still does a ton of things really well. I think he's one of the best small forwards in the game. I got no issues with him at S tier at all. Jalen Suggs is just as good as Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, or very, very close to it anyway. The more I use this Suggs card, the more I like him, to be honest. I think if he's not A tier, he's high B. Like, really, really good card. Maybe he doesn't quite have the slashing Russ does. I'd say movement-wise, they're similar. Jump shot-wise, they're similar. Defensively, they're similar. I'm going to go Suggs in high B. But, like, low A for Russ, high B for Suggs. They're pretty close. Keep that in mind. Maluach, probably the best attainable center in the game. 7'2", nice release, good defender, really good card. I think he's super solid. No problem with Maluach whatsoever. I don't like D-Wade that much. I think like low B or even, I just don't like his shot, and movement-wise, he's kind of eh. I think low B is probably fair. Don't love that card, though. I think he's kind of average, honestly. Kawhi, great defender, nice release, well-rounded card, does a lot of things good on both ends of the court. If his shot was a little better, I think he'd definitely be S tier, but A tier is completely reasonable. He's a very good card. I do think Knipple is S tier. I did include a few dark matters. Now, there are more dark matters that I probably could have included that are borderline in price tag and stuff like that, but I included a couple of the most recent ones. Knipple is sub 500k, and I think he's, a great card. Really good all-around option. Moves well, great jumper, good defender. Not an incredible slasher, and I'd say his SIGs besides dribble style and escape aren't insane, but overall, I think there's enough there to be S tier. Sar is also S tier. Love that card. Is a big 7'1", really nice release. Got good movement off the dribble. Not insanely fast or agile. Those are probably his biggest flaws, with only like 87 speed, 88 agility or whatever it is, but he's still really good. I think he's S tier. KP. I'm going to go C tier for KP. 80 speed just isn't it at this point. I know he's a nice pick and popper. There are better bigs in this list, though. I think C is probably right. I'm going to move Isaiah Evans down to C as well. Rip Hamilton, great defender, nice release. Not an amazing overall card, though. Besides that, I think B tier is as high as I would go with him. Danny Manning's going to go A tier to me. Actually, Danny Manning might go S tier. Love the jumper on him, and obviously he's really good defensively, too. I think he's really, really good at, honestly, power forward, and maybe even more than small forward. He's an awesome card. Serge Ibaka, I like the defense. I like the slashing. Who's better between Serge and Oso? I think they're close. I'm going to go Serge in B. His shot's just not quite elite enough, and he's got basic SIGs. I like the card, but I think high B is as high as I would go. Josh Childress, C tier. He just doesn't quite have an elite enough jumper. He's good, but he's not insane. We got better shooting guards for sure. Evo Vesar is not bad, but again, I'm taking Oso over Vesar. He's a little slow. He's not an incredible defender. He's fine, but on a list like this, I think C is probably fair for him as well. Castle's going to go same tier as Suggs. I like Castle a lot. 6'7", nice jumper, great slasher, good dunk animations, and defensively, he's good too. Love the size as well. I think B tier is completely fair for him. Bill Walton's another S tier. Really good defender, nice release, Kyrie escape. A lot of good stuff to like about him at the 4. I think he and Manning are both great Motor Award options. McDaniels, the basic SIGs at small forward hurts him. I like his jumper, but I don't love the card. I think C is probably fair, and I'm actually going to move Rip Hamilton down too. Just doesn't have enough off the dribble game for me. Terry Dishinger's still A tier. Nice jumper, good off the dribble ability, still great slasher. A lot more of a threat off the dribble than somebody like Rip Hamilton is, and he's got 94 perimeter and interior as well. 95 driving dunk, good dunk animations. The card is nice, man. Steph's going to go C tier. I don't think I'd go higher than that at this point. I know he's fun to use offensively, but he's just small enough where I have a hard time really using him at the highest competitive level at this point. Harrison Barnes is going to go A tier. Really nice release, 6'8", solid movement, not a bad defender, 98 dunk. He's super solid and a big shooting guard as well. Sabonis will go B tier. I think this card's a little slept on. I don't think he's unbelievable, but I think he's decent. His release isn't bad, but he is only 6'10". He's not a crazy card, but he's better than the B tier or than the C tier bigs. Brandon Ingram, another A tier to me. Great movement. I don't think he does quite enough defensively to be S tier, especially if Kawhi's not S tier. I'd say Kawhi's better than BI, but I think BI is still super solid. Another A tier shooting guard. He's very good. Dr. J is S tier. And he actually is sub 500K pretty consistently at this point as well. So I don't feel bad about putting Dr. J on this list. If you need a shooting guard, Dr. J is kind of the guy that I recommend to everybody right now. Obviously, I will say Wiggins is not that much more expensive than Dr. J. So you could also target a Wiggins who arguably is better than Dr. J. I really like Wiggins a lot too, but I didn't include Wiggins on this list because he's definitely not sub 500K right now. Cam Boozer, I like the release a lot. I think he's solid off the dribble. I think defensively he's pretty good. I think he's good. I think B tier is solid. I don't know if I'd go higher than that, but he's really, really solid. Young Hanson's B tier as well. 7'2". Jumper could be better, but overall, pretty good card. I think B tier is the right spot for him too. He's got decent speed. Not a bad defender. He's pretty good. Jerry Stackhouse, I like all the guys in A tier better than him. I think B tier is completely fair. His shot's just not that great. Not a bad card, but not an amazing one either, in my opinion. Yaxel, love the release defensively. He's pretty good. I think he's better than Boozer is. I'm going to go low A. I think that's fair. Boozer's high B to me. Yaxel low A, that seems reasonable again. I think that's probably the right spot to put Yaxel. His shot's so good. Better than Boozer's is, and he's good defensively too. He's solid. Luke Walton, his jumper disappointed me, man. I got to say, he is just not as good as I was hoping he would be. Still off the dribble pretty good. His shot's not bad, but I think like low B is as high as I could go. I'm looking at this list, by the way. We just do not have enough bad cards on this list. Maybe I should have gone out of my way to put a couple more cards like lower on the list. I'm going to move you down. Can I move KP down because of the lack of speed? He's still big, though, with a good jumper. I just don't know if I can move any of these guys down. We don't have enough D tiers, honestly. Nick Collison, not as good as Walton is, but nice jumper with KD escape. Solid power forward option. I think he's a good A tier. He's a solid card. Drew Gooden is really nice. He's as good as Ibaka is. I'd say he's high B. His shot is really nice. He's better than I thought he was going to be in my team, honestly. Not a horrible off the dribble card either. Good stats and bad. He's solid. Cooper Flagg's jumper isn't insane, and his slashing isn't ridiculous either. I think he's C tier. And I'm just telling you, I do not like D Wade. I'm putting D Wade in C tier too. That is not a card that I'm a fan of. KG, despite the defense, is also going to go in C tier at this point for me. I do not like his shot either. I know he's great defensively. He's high C, but C tier nonetheless. TJ Ford's a 6-foot point guard, moves amazingly. He's really fun to use, but I don't think meta-wise he's higher than C tier either, realistically. Paulo, shot's kind of baited. I'd rather run Boozer than Paulo. I think C tier for him too is fine. At this point, he is complete, but I don't think his shot's that great. And again, gotta be strict, man. This is not a weak list at all. Danny Wolf, I like the shot a lot. I think at 6'11", he's good. I think I'd take him over Opal Paulo. This Danny Wolf is good. I think low B is fair. He's legitimately good. AK's still A tier. I don't know how I liked Paulo more than AK when Paulo first came out. I think I was fooling myself. AK is a much better release than Paulo, and he's a better on-ball defender too. I think he's definitely A tier. He's a great card. I think he's better than Yaxel is personally, although they're pretty close. But I think I still prefer AK because of his defense. Emeka, I really wanted to love this card. His shot's just not elite enough for me to love him. I like him. I think B tier is fine. I don't think he's amazing though. Francisco Garcia, I do think he's the best point guard on this list overall, although is he? Like D-Book, maybe? You know, I don't think we have a single point guard in S tier. I'm going to put Francisco in A tier. I like the card, but his shot's just not quite good enough, and he doesn't have incredible slashing. I think A tier is fair. Bam Adebayo, like the jumper a lot. 6'9", great defender. Basic SIGs. I think he's better than Ibaka is, though. Stats and badges are really good. I think A tier for Bam is fine. Another really solid budget big, Jared Allen, just like with Drew Gooden, who's somewhere on this list as well. They're both in B tier. I think both those guys are very similar options. They're both really nice. Definitely can play at a pretty high level. Caleb Wilson. I mean, it feels weird to say yet another B tier, but I think he's yet another B tier card. He's 6'11", he's got a nice jumper. He's 6'10", I should say. He's got a solid jumper. I wouldn't say his SIGs are great or anything. Basic SIGs isn't ideal, but he's good defensively too. I mean, honestly, I take it back. I'm gonna go C tier with him. I have Jaden McDaniels in C tier. I don't think he's that much better. I think that's fair. Brad Miller, I'm going D tier with him. His upper on his jumper sucks. We need a couple of D tiers, man. I'm going to put Brad Miller in the D tier. Draymond, the defense is so good, I have to go S tier with him. He is the best point guard on this list. Love this Draymond card. His finishing is amazing too. I know his shot isn't the best. It doesn't need to be. He's an S tier card. Roy Hibbert, also in my opinion, a low S tier card. The defense on this card is also awesome. He's a great finisher. If you're trying to counter the best bigs in the game, Roy Hibbert and Malawach are two of the best options to compete against a Yao or an Edie or guys like that, Wimby, etc. Jim Jackson, better than people realize. Good jumper, good stats and badges at shooting guard. We have a lot of good shooting guards, but Jim Jackson is another very good one. He's solid. Jaleel Okafor, I think he's S tier too. He's another one of those guys that's a little bit under 500 KMT right now. I'm actually a little surprised by how inexpensive he is. I bought a 38 HOF 2 legend fully badged Jaleel Okafor for 428k earlier on today. I'll have gameplay dropping with that card later tonight or tomorrow, but he's really good. His shot's super nice. He's actually got a little bit off the dribble game. I know he's kind of not huge at 6'10", but a 7'6" wingspan is a big W. I think overall he's kind of slept on right now. He's a really good card, and I don't think people are treating him as such quite enough. Drew Holiday. I really like this card's jumper. I think he's damn good. I think he's A tier. I think he's better than Suggs is. He's like Suggs with a faster jumper. Not quite as good of a slasher, but he's really good. I like Drew a lot. Chad Holmgren. He's big. He's athletic. His shot's just not amazing. I'm going to go B with Chet. I think that's right. I think I'd rather have Bam than Chet at this point at the 4. And then Corey Brewer has basic 6 at shooting guard. Nice jumper, but I think I have to go C tier with him, even as a 3 and D. Basic 6 at shooting guard just is not ideal. That being said, that's the list. I'm going to move Luke Walton down as well because I don't love his jumper. I think this is pretty fair. We got like a pretty similar number of cards in all the tiers besides the D tier. So I think this is a pretty solid list overall. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.